Welcome again to yet another daily devotional brought to you by Live Light Productions. Day 82, and the theme of Day 82 is a change of heart. In Micah 4 verse 4 we read, "Each person will relax under their own vine and sit peacefully beneath their fig tree. This is what the Lord Almighty declared." Only when the power of love overrides the love of power can there be peace. As was said, our theme for today is a change of heart. There was the young guy who was really into classical music. Tragically, he got into a serious accident and sadly passed away from his injuries. Before all that, he had signed up to be an organ donor. After the accident, his heart went to a young rocker who was living a pretty wild life. Once the heart was transplanted, something fascinating happened. The rocker mellowed out and suddenly found himself enjoying and appreciating classical music. His entire way of living was transformed. Research has shown that changes like this quite often happen in heart transplants. Today, more and more research proves that heart transplants can even lead to radical changes in personality as well as likes and dislikes. As such, it was one of the motivating factors in the discussion and research of the heart-brain connection. It's really amazing that this change of heart is what the Old Testament also talks about, along with Jesus and other writers. "I will remove the heart of stone from their body and give them a heart of flesh." Ezekiel 11 verse 19. Just take a moment to think about how the world defines peace. Political alliances, contracts, peace agreements, and a glimmer of hope that maybe humanity can finally come together and live in peace. But as we all know, the world's take on peace isn't exactly thrilling right now, because in most cases, it just doesn't pan out. More often than not, it stays a lovely dream that keeps colliding with the tough reality of power struggles and the human ego. If there ever was a time for a change of heart amongst mankind, it is now. After mankind's fall in sin, man received two things: a tough heart and a stubborn mindset. Basically, it's a heart that just wants, takes and gets. It's the same old tale. We crave more money, more fame, more power. We were raised to believe that life is all about everyone for himself and that only the strongest will survive. Micah warned the people of God, saying, "If you keep chasing after your own interests, your temple and country will end up in ruins." But in the same breath, he offers a glimmer of hope. He mentions that a day will come when people's hearts will change, when they'll stop pursuing power and start looking for God's will for their lives together. Then, Micah assures them, true peace will emerge, a peace where swords are turned into plowshares and spears into pruning shears. It will be a time when everyone realizes that we're all part of God's body and that we each have a God-given responsibility to care for one another. That can only happen after a change of heart in all of us. Peace that's spoken but not rooted in the heart will never truly exist. Something to ponder? Why do you think we get trapped in our own little bubbles so easily? What do you think is the main reason people struggle to live together in harmony. How are you planning to kick off today by living from God's new heart? Lord, grant us the bravery to set aside our own interests and pursue your peace with a new heart. Help us to look after one another and truly make a difference in this world. Amen. May you also experience the thrill of living from God's heart today and every day. Be blessed. Love and regards, Shalom. For more inspiration, you're more than welcome to visit our Live Light Community Facebook page or our Live Light Community YouTube channel. Shalom.